today I'm playing. My mic's on. Is my mic on? Yeah, my mic is on. Playing Vault in the Vegas. Oh my god, it's loading. I have beat the game before. I haven't done everything though. Let me try closing the game. Okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. Yeah. Kind of odd that didn't. Alright. Okay, there we go. Ow! I dropped my phone on my. It's just past my knee. So I could just start and just like go through it quickly. But I'm not gonna do that. As you see though, I've this is actually for a new playthrough that I was gonna do, but then I stopped. But yeah, for that level 27 after, well, beating the game, actually a save. I did it pretty early. I don't know where that save is though. It should be under a special name since before you take on the final mission. Oh no, SYS, okay, yeah. This. But it doesn't matter. Yeah, so I did do it pretty quickly. Not, but we're gonna start the game.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
You're awake. How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Okay, apparently I can see that
Can't
put
say it's
because
what I'd
well
have
when
picked
that
for you, but if
pops
that's your
up,
name, that's your name. I'm Doc
yeah,
Mitchell.
it doesn't
Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I
Doesn't,
hope you don't mind, but I had to go
show
rooting around
up
there in your noggin to
positive
pull all the
thing.
bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
How'd you do? Oh, oh, oh. Running miles? Oh, that was, that one was actually, I think like the first one, I think like, what is like vampire? And that will do, I guess. Let's cut a facial hair. That's her colors, facial hair.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay, no sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Everything's race.
Looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
Alright. Now, how I play, that charisma stat, that's going up. See. I didn't do melee. I didn't just do melee. Endurance is something I want to keep up because melee I'm want to get in range. Perception. See, accuracy is going to be good though, since I'm still going to be using weapons, but I don't need too much. And then intelligence. I'm going to want intelligence. I can do a bit less agility. So 8 in strength. 3 for perception, 5 for endurance, 10 for charisma, 8 for intelligence, and then 3 for agility and luck. I think I like this.
Good to see them bullets didn't affect your charm none.
They're charmed.
Well, we know your vitals are good. But that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn are dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking. All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Pet peeve.
House.
Shelter. I'm looking away from the screen when I do
Night.
this. Dark. Maybe I should dark day. Nothing really goes with dark. Uh, oh, Shroud.
Bandit.
Or my first of all, thief or robber, but shoots and
Light.
dark.
Mother. Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature. I ain't given to relying on others for support.
I disagree.
I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
Disagree.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas. I charge in to deal with my problems head on. Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
Shadow.
Okay. How about this one?
See, I see a girl in a long highway. A long highway. Not highway. I just see a girl like standing there menacingly. That's not one of the options though, but it's kind of creepy. Every time I see it, it's always the same. Ain't eerie.
Last one.
I see two ninjas, but that's not an option. It never did. It's not an option. But I see two ninjas. It's like high-fiving. I guess the next would be a bearded man.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Barter, melee, sneak. Sneaking is a very good skill though, but I'm going with that charisma. Repair is a good one to have early on, but it's not that. Doesn't have, well, at least my playthrough doesn't have extensive or a lot of use later, but very good use early on. So I'm gonna skip it, but it's not sure
Before
why
I turn
to
you
have
loose,
it
I need one more thing from
over
you.
something else.
I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Last shot when using weapons and energy weapons, you fire 20% more quickly, but your shots are 70% more accurate, less accurate. Right. For rating type of glasses, you have +1 perception. Without glasses, you have 91 perception. Your nature. You're good-natured at heart, more prone to solving problems with your mind and balance. You gain +2 to barter, medicine, repair, science, and speech, but have -5 to. Let's say 2 or 5 in the first one. I'm gonna say 5 either way, but have have -5 to energy weapons, explosives, guns, melee weapons, and unarmed. I do think that's, it's gonna be melee build. I do think the positive outweigh the cons. Heavy-handed might be a good one. Minus 2 damage special, that's not terrible. From frag grenades throwing through, you can throw weapons 30% faster at the cost of 20.5 less range. Small frame. Due to your small frame, you have +1 agility, but your limbs are more easily crippled. When using guns or ranged weapons, you fire 20% more slowly, but 20% more accurate. Sure, this one isn't a. Oh, that's right. I wanted to get. That's right. Wild Wasteland. I want this to be interesting.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
I would wish I could like get heavy-handed. That's yeah. Oh, wait, sounds gonna be interesting.
Here, these are yours. Was all you... Hope? Well, if you're heading back... They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. Ain't much use... And put the... You should talk to Sonny Smiles before you leave. I reckon some of the other folks... But try not to get killed anymore.
I'm not gonna do hardcore mode. I might do another run where I do hardcore mode, but not this time. Ah, the blinding light. I think it's nice now since it's I don't need to do it, but just good to do tutorial or not, and also you can get some good reputation with folks of Springfield.
Cheyenne, stay. Now, see the
Can I get
sarsaparilla
strikes
bottles in
for
the
the
box there?
music game? Surely not.
Take this and try to hit a couple of
It
them.
is pretty old. I think at this point everything's over half a decade old.
That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still.
Oops,
It'll
that's not
help
crouch
your
button.
aim. Nice shot. Well, that's a start.
You. Okay, you hear this a lot from people that, I feel like you hear this a lot, or people say this a lot, but I honestly do believe that this is the best Fallout game made, of the ones I played. Which... So, Fallout 3, which I will admit I haven't really played much of, so I feel like I kind of want to go back to give it a fair chance. Like that, when I first played it a while ago, like this start, the quest was just too hard. I just kept dying. I don't know, but 'cause I just immediately going after the quest line, and well, he lost. But
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there?
might try something else.
We got some geckos to
I might
clear
try it
out.
again.
Bunch of little monsters is what they are.
76.
Seems like
I
Doc Mitchell
did
treats more
not
gecko
like
bites
that
than
at
anything
all.
else. Let's see
Played
if we can get a little
didn't like
closer.
it.
If we move quietly, we can get the
Fallout
jump on
4
them.
is good.
More likely to hit something vital that way.
I still think New Vegas is better though. I keep pressing the B for a crouch when it's not that.
Okay, you're on.
Now it's not kind of, oh, I'm going cross-eyed. Okay, no, fine. One down. Dang. What? I'm getting perspective.
See? You're getting. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You shouldn't. Come on.
Is there gonna be a? Oh, you'll see. Alt 71. Ah! How far away? How far is the save point? Oh, is that worth it? Ah, is that worth it? I do want to get reputation, but no. Darn it! I'm not gonna come back here that often.
Ah, hell's bells. There's not a day passes by I don't tell people not to come here by themselves. Some people, your word just isn't good enough. Well, it's a part of life, but you did what you promised. What? Thought I might teach you about living.
Intro here. That's so. I tried, failed. I should have made a save. A closer save. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay. Wait, okay. Very scale, okay. There's gonna be some pretty good stuff I'm gonna be able to do. Yeah, there's only a good thing I'm gonna get. This is a very good weapon I'm gonna get. Be able to get very soon. Which I wanna do this stuff here first. Yeah, I was gonna say something. I forgot.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out. Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Looks like our little... You mean murder him? That's not our way. Even if Cobb is scum, he can blow. He's.
You know, I would actually wouldn't mind like a fall game where you can actually have like a vehicle. But I mean, like, not only just like maybe like something like like you have to work for or work hard for or something. I don't know. I don't know how that would implement it.
That's close enough.
Maybe it's
Who are you?
constantly
What do you want with me?
something. I don't know.
We got.
Maybe I can help.
We.
I don't know if you hear in the background, but there's fireworks since it's 4th of July. Well, I don't see there's fireworks constantly. It was months from 4th of July, but
Hi there, sticking. Say no more. I'm in. Joe
that
Cobb
was
talks
easy.
about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo. But I know his type. However, if you could convince...
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang? I was planning on sitting this one out.
See, charisma is very against that. In fact, you'll see when I beat the game again just how good it is. By the end of it, you will realize how like incredible it is.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great. If we're... Now just hold on. I never voted. You made your point. I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo. And I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on. It's all about quantity over quality. Trouble is, you'll be cleaning and fixing your gun a lot more than usual when you use those kind of bullets. Take it easy now.
And that's our first level up from farming. So yeah, we're gonna, I think it's every odd we get to get a special skill, every odd rank up. We're gonna put this at around 50. A very nice round 50. And we'll put this repair at 33. Oh, I guess it's every odd. I mean even. See, this is good. I'm gonna play around with this series and all. So you normally I take this, but this time I'm not. Since that's gonna be one less park that I'm gonna have. Go take. Yeah, educated though. I'm gonna take that. But we need to get level 4 first. So maybe intense training. I'm more of intense training. And we're gonna up the maybe endurance. Maybe not. Intelligence? Go for more intelligence? That's right, we'll be able to just distribute more skill points when we level up. So probably, yeah, intelligence. Like that. Can't see the words. There's a state flag. And I know it's not Pennsylvania. Well, not just because of where we are. Well, it's probably the Nevada flag. Now I'm thinking about it, since we're in Nevada. That's, yeah, probably a given.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again. Seems like wherever I go, I'm not much.
And you duck. And well, Easy Pete, I already know I can't. I don't have the explosive skill to get Easy Pete. Give us some dynamite. I need level 25. I need 25 in explosive, and I do not have that. Wait, did I say Doc Mitchell? Or no, I said Easy Pete. Yeah, I do not have that. You'll blow yourself up. Or no, you'll blow yourself up. You blow your neighbors up. You'll blow the whole town up. Actually, just so you keep that line of dialogue, let's actually go talk to Easy Pete. Easy Pete's inside. Oh man, oh he's up.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you? Too dangerous. Gonna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Too dangerous. Sorry.
Too dangerous.
Blow yourself up.
Blow yourself
your
up.
Neighbor up.
Blow your neighbors
Blow the
up.
whole town
Blow the whole town up.
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here.
And he's here to do some business with the declared
on his head.
In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men
were dead.
He was vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24. And the
24.
notches on his pistol,
On his pistol, number 1 to 19 more. 1 to 19 more.
Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around.
So what's going on?
Was in Arizona, Ranger wouldn't be too long.
Time to look alive. I'll be...
Here to take an outlaw back alive,
Or maybe dead. It didn't matter. He was after Texas Red. After Texas Red.
Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red.
Ooh.
But the outlaw didn't worry, men that tried before the day.
Ooh. Oh, one thing though. I remember watching a video where the guy explained that you had to open your thing every time you to switch weapons, and you can just. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I can't confirm if it's available on PC, but you can just hotkey items pretty easily.
Folks were watching from the windows. Everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about to
meet his death. Oh, I should probably not be wearing this jumpsuit. That's probably not the best armor. We'll say lightweight. The lightweight crap. Actually, how much ammo do I have in this? I got enough.
There before them lay the body
I don't want to aim at the front of me. See, that was easy. I don't even lost anyone.
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain. I'll stick around for a bit longer, but I'll be gone in a few days. If you ever visit...
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, yep. South Boy is a good thing to have. Like it. Love it. Yeah, but this is the quickest I've dealt with them. I remember the first time I did this, I think I lost Trudy. But I don't think, yeah, we didn't lose a single person. They were already searched. Yeah, one. If I remember correctly, wait, you know, or were you searched? There you are. Are you searched? Yes. I feel like there should be one more. Maybe not? I guess not. Do you want to go to this guy's... Oh, I want to talk to this guy as well.
Howdy,
hey, man.
partner. Might I... Don't mention it. I'm a security.
This isn't. I'll actually read the other ones for y'all other times. In the future. Since I guess some of y'all would wanna see things. But I don't remember this. Play the game. Guess I just never used. Didn't even know that was a thing. I played it for so long. I have so many hours. Yet somehow I never figured that out. That you could actually use the mod dress.
That was a hell of a fight. Let's hope.
I think you have a shovel. Yes, you do. Perfect. This is a mod which I don't. Ooh, I want that, but Canteen is pretty good. It forgives. It will heal you some so best keep that. But I'm afraid I don't have anything I'm willing to trade. Alright, guess can't take cylinder.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
So, yeah. Wait. Oh, that's right. Those flies on here. That's good. Sometimes just come up here. Yeah, a little bit of grave robbing. We do a little bit of grave robbing. We do a tiny bit of grave robbing. Snow globe. A limited edition Mojave landmarks in the world. These are rare. Pre-war artifacts are widely considered to be useless, but rumor has it some collectors will pay dearly for them. That's all our business done in Good Springs. There's Coyote. Coyotes. Next time going, well. Going under. Ooh. Ooh. Something gonna happen? And yeah, Jones, didn't seem to, turn out so well. Was this always here? I don't remember this. Yeah, it's probably a while recent. I think it was just, cause that's, maybe I missed it most of the time, but I don't remember that. Maybe that's why it just popped up. Oh, I should probably say every now and then. Actually, you can change the autosave's frequency as well. Every now and then. Save on rest, save on. Yeah, alright. I guess you can't. Oh, that's right. You can only save on whatnot, but. Alright. I want a name. I don't think the name actually plays effect, but this will make. Machine pause. Alright. We're finishing travel onward. Oh, radiation, never heard from anyone? Oh, there's that fridge. Should I go back for it? Nah. Not that good. And see our trooper is about to end. Intercept me.
Brim is off limits. Be careful.
Silence proves that you've forgotten me. The dream I built for us has stumbled. Each promise broke like my heart. It's a sin, my darling.
Ah, you prick. Ah, you prick.
So much in love.
That's not what I wanted. Where you gonna go? Where you go? Okay, time to move. Not very nice of you. Gotta admit, prefer you didn't do that. On. Alright. Please go down. Please. Alright. This is fine. This is fine. And you know what? This is okay. I could have ended this so long ago. I just wanted to save my stuff, but where is it? You prick. I'm going to die. I'm well to die because I didn't do this earlier. I could very easily die since I decided to just try to save my ammo. What? I don't know where he is, and that worries me. My compass is so low since my perception's low. Doesn't go far. Where is he? Did he blow himself up? Something? That's spook. Big spook. Big spook. Big spook. Let's cavern shotgun. Let's use that in place of Alright. Get sneak. That did damage. What? No! Get. Bro! You just got here. We just entered combat. Get. Oh, that's right. They're going to be the guy playing for. Why are you still running? We just entered combat. We have. Is this what the? Yeah. I'm gonna back out of here. Throw one of these down. You ran right past it. Frick. This is fine, this is fine. Hey, you gotta reload,
Yes, something.
Wait. Alright. Or did the flamethrower guy run off too? From my Pit Boy's light real quick.
When you say I love you, it's a sin.
Ooh, you kinda scared me there, mate. Whiskey. It's that guy that had the flamethrower though. Did he run off? Did he run off? Nope, he's right here. There's a bid over here, I believe. There's multiple bids. Heck! Now you got kneecaps. Alright. Come back. Sig, probably sell that. Don't have real much use of it. Yes, like. Oh yeah, this guy just seems to sit here. I don't know why. Just.
I don't suppose you came here. Well, I'm Deputy Beagle, and I'd be most grateful. Oh, oh, why, of course. I'd never let you fight my kidnappers with my help, but without it. You lead the way.
Just chilling. Just chilling. Chill forever now. I just kicked. Let me pick that up. I guess I have it now. Dirty water. Real quick though, when our nap. All right. Thank you for waiting, Sheriff. Hey, got a viewer. Hello. If you want to watch the full thing, this will be later uploaded to YouTube by the same name as the Twitch name. And also be doing this as a series, so there'll be multiple videos. But to be honest with you, nothing much has happened other than me finding powder gangers, whatever. To be honest, you haven't missed out on too much.
Found you.
I do apologize if you can't hear the fireworks in the background. Can't really stop them from doing it. It's kind of 4th of July, and even when it's not 4th of July, even like any other day, ever since fireworks came a little more, ever since restrictions on fireworks were relaxed here in Pittsburgh. Or no, not here, or something else. Basically, there's a lot of fireworks constantly. Bro. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think the sheriff might be dead. I'm pretty sure that... Okay, I'm missing so much. I'm pretty sure the sheriff has been unalived because I was Convict, convict, convict. 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 Oh, you're sitting here doing nothing. Alright. Thanks for the assistance. Or rather, lack of assistance. Warren key. Oh, that's all you have. Wait, no. No, it's not. There we go. Spirulina, maybe a single stem. There's more some Nuka-Cola. Or Fountain. Gonna give you some radiation and also some health. Oh, that's right, I can hold it. I forgot about that. I'm gonna stop. No, let's do this. Yeah, I feel like when pre-world money still be like, yeah, well, no. I mean, I feel like that. What is the value actually in game? What's the value of pre-world money? It is. I had pre-world money. I'm pretty sure I had pre-war one. Some pre-war. I'll see. Oh, whatever. I'll find out later. That's right. That's to that old deck. Psycho. Oh, these aren't objects I can take. Dresser. Oh, doesn't look like that be all. I'm pretty sure that is more. It's whatever. Like one of these have a, yeah. Oh, past the hour of 9 minutes ago. Oh yeah. Yeah, don't spook me for a moment there. Bottle caps and some cigarettes. Oh, that's a tire pack. Let's take that. We were casual. Missed that jump. For money, it has a value of 10. So it is valuable still. I think actually. No. Whatever. lockpick this. Out of the way. Doctor's bag. That's empty. First aid kit. Toolbox. Rank up. You're going to get a scrap metal for something, which I won't spoil right now. Okay, we're gonna want to get. I forget exactly how much. I'm gonna put this at 45 though. I'm gonna once again. Actually, no. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Oh, lockpicking's pretty good though. Maybe we should upgrade that. Melee weapons isn't terrible. Sneak is gonna be important. It's pretty good. Ooh, medicine. Ooh, that medicine's gonna help us down the line. It's gonna really help us down the line. Not gonna help us anytime soon, but down the line that's gonna be really important. I'll explain once we get there. I'll explain exactly why it's gonna be super important. I was also thinking of playing the Red Dead 2 thing. 3. I'll beat it once. Thinking about doing it again. We'll see.
Howdy.
Well, that was quite an adventure. We taught those convicts a thing or two, didn't we? Breaking myself out of a hostage situation.
You did nothing.
Not to diminish your role.
You did literally nothing. You literally stood around.
Problem is, there's still no law in Prim. What are we to... Oh, no. I'm just a deputy, and I can't be a deputy without a sheriff. It's called chain of command. You will? That's just marvelous. The sheriff that was incarcerated up at NCR. You also may be able to convince that NCR guy across the road to take the town under his wing. Although martial law doesn't...
What was that note? What was that note? Didn't shoot... they didn't shoot the deputy. They didn't shoot the deputy. Right, you did literally nothing, my guy. Actually, no. May I took down the first or second guy? The first guy, like, the guy in Norway. Maybe. That's a big maybe. A very big maybe. Ooh, yeah, I should play this. There's multiple series I could do. I'm doing this one. I could do, like I said, Red Dead 2. Skyrim, maybe. I haven't completely beat it yet, so. And that could be something.
I'm Lieutenant Hayes of the New California Republic Army, 5th Battalion, 1st Company. We don't have the guns or the personnel needed to carry out our mission, much less take on defending this town as well. What we need more than anything is bodies. If we had just one more squad, we could easily install a sheriff and still handle it. If you'd like to see the NCR include protection of Prim and its duties, then you'll have to get some more night at Mojave Outpost, maybe.
See, you're about to see real quick why charisma is such a good stat. At least for the type of, for my playthroughs. How I play the game. I'm a smooth talker. I'll get anyone to go along with me. Go along with my ideas. Or convince them to do basically anything. I visual glitch and just probably just kind of disappeared for a moment. I do believe that there are going to be some combatants up ahead, if I'm not mistaken. Whoever this is, a bird? Oh, is there a bird? I'm looking at for a girl. This is the first, I've never actually seen a feral girl feral ghoul out here. Actually, you really don't see them much in this game. Dude, yeah.
Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to
Actually, thinking about like, when's the last time I think they're like, I think they're during in mission at most. That guy's just sliding around, isn't he? He's not walking, is he? I can't tell.
It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking down. He's an outlaw, loose and running, came the whisper from each lip, and he's here to do some business.
Wait, go to go one of them? Alright, let's... They can get dynamite. I guess I'll sell that. Yeah, I could probably sell the weapons as well, outfit. Yeah. I'll dump as soon as I can. 119 more. Ah, you prick! Job about y'all. Alright, not very effective.
You like that?
You like that? Could just get more help. Okay, first of all, I need to deal with you.
Come on.
Alright, there we go.
But the outlaw didn't worry, man. 20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip.
That's a good bit. Let's do it soon though, since I am picking up a lot of stuff. Ooh, I could go back to Springfield.
It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street.
I could easily go back to Springfield.
Folks were watching from the windows, everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death. About to meet his death. There was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make their play. And the swiftness of the ranger is still talked about
today.
Texas read it not clear to
And bullet fairly ripped. Big iron on his hip. Big iron on his head.
It was over in a moment and the folks had gathered round.
Ooh.
There before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground.
Ooh. Oh, that's not good. I gotta get more ammo. You prick. Ooh, I know someone's gonna make a good counselor without this. The baron on his hip. There's another one. Ah, you prick. I'm gonna have more good casseroles. You didn't have. Apparently, you okay? Can't take that. Where's the other one? Is this one backed up a bit? It's over here. Ah, well, you make that for the other one. I don't need to save this much, this often, really. I don't know why I'm doing it. More casseroles, better. There we go. Alright.
Caravan, citizen, pilgrim, or... Just need something for the logbook. Keeping tabs on traffic throughout the outpost. Well, mostly just... If you're looking for the commanding officer, he's in the back. Although, he's got a lot on his plate, so if you speak with him, keep it... Also, if you need any gear checked, we can get you up and running again. Prim. Hayes units is stationed up there. We're having problems with some of the NCRC. I'd like to help. We can't spare any. I see the wisdom in that. Sir.
Alright. That's done. Ow. Alright.
Tell me where can I go? East or west or north or due south. You let the blues move in now, I'm moving out. I'm taking
Okay. Sorry, I was looking at something. I need to go over here. Okay, hold on.
I don't know where it went, but it sure went flying. Love's like dough that's been spent. Now there's no use crying. Tell me, where can I go? East or west or north or new south? You let the blues move in.
Alright, let's continue.
You let the blues move in. Now I'm moving out.
Yeah? Yeah, I just got word of that. There's a squad of Rangers standing by. Sergeant McGee will take over as sheriff and the Rangers will be his deputies. This town will be in NCR territory. This means that aside from protection, the citizens will also need to become registered NCRs. Roger. I'll radio them over now.
Completed. My kind of town.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you
You came back but never meant to stay. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by
the number. No, this one.
Heard it was you brought the law back to Prim, youngster. Johnson Nash is my name. Husband to Ruby Nash. Lived in Prim going on 8 years now, thick and thin. I'm a trader primarily, for what it's worth with things like they are. I also run the local Mojave Express outpost. I'll tell you whatever I can. Oh, you're talking about one of them packages. That job had... Well, now that you mention it, a few nights back, one of the townies was out scavenging for supplies. He said he saw a fellow with a daisy suit come through with some of them Great Con misfits. They was talking to... Well, for that, your best bet is going to be talking to Deputy Beagle, since he may have heard where they were going. Prim is the new sheriff. That should keep the powder gangers away.
Well, if it... My problem is that I'm no longer a deputy. Apparently 2.5 months of law enforcement experience doesn't count for anything. The new regime, he's rude. Don't tell him I said it. Prim has a sheriff now, just not as supportive as... Well, if it isn't the... Ah, yes. My memory is much clearer now. I was performing recon, gathering information on some of the powder gangers, when some great cons arrived with your friend in the suit. They were talking about some delivery they took from a courier. I assume that was you? They said they'd be heading through Nipton to Novak to meet a contact there.
Oh, ooh. I don't think I have to repair for it though. Man, literally
Prim
didn't
is the new
even make.
sheriff.
Literally,
That should keep the
no.
powder gangers
I
away.
can't make that joke. I can't make that joke. What? Huh? That's where he went. Jesus Christ. Yeah, okay, parts. What parts I need?
Hey there.
Alright, well. That's that. Prim is secured. NCR. Yeah, so, yep, print. So. Ooh, the casserole. Yeah.
Hey there.
Where's your eye?
Hello there. What brings you to Prim? I'm Ruby Nash. My husband and I are Prim long-timers. He fancies himself a trader. My specialty is a rad scorpion venom casserole. It's more appetite. The venom has a sharp, smoky flavor, and it numbs your mouth so fierce you'll forget you ever had. It's perfectly safe, long as you don't have sores in your mouth for the venom to find your blood, 'cause that'll kill you. Does sound good, don't it? Is that right? Then
I could go in there for a bit, but
If you break my heart, I'll die. So be sure it's true when you say I love you.
oh yeah. Wait, did it shrink up? I ranked up. Nice. All right. Oh, we could get a repair for the bomb, but I think I want to skip that. Oh, but maybe ooh. Honestly, only use survival. Much. You're pretty early on, so you don't need to put that much in speed. So we'll put extra 5. We'll put 5 for now. 5 in repair. 2 more in science. I mean, not science, medicine, and the rest in science. Okay, intense training. Wait, no, wait. Where's my last save? It was just, no, it was when I exit the thing. When I exit the Mojave Express. Oh, also, hello, the second year, whatever. There's a reason. Cause I remember, there's one other thing I want to get that's better than a few more distributed points. Or a few more points distributed every level. That's how you want to get just ever so slightly before that. To have the greatest effect. You want to get it early, as soon as you can. So as soon as you reach level 4, you want it. Okay, that's ranked up. Ranked up there, and so we're gonna keep about the same. Put 5 in speech, 3 in science, 2 into medicine, and 5 into repair. This time we're gonna get educated. Since with the educate part, we gain 2 more skill points every time we advance a level. Yeah. So yeah, we're on with this. Wait, I didn't mean dump. Wait. Oh, wait, I forget. It's skill. No, main dump. Skill points are just the other thing. But so we're still getting this. Never mind. I forgot before I said anything. Oh my, that's everything. Is that a raid? Wild Wasteland. I think it was a Wild Wasteland thing. I want to say. So I don't remember this. I've been through here and I don't remember that. But maybe a lot of times I don't go this way, this path. So maybe it's always here. Probably always it has been here. This is a racetrack. But it says a dried lake. Unless it was already dried. And it was always that. Oh, that's the big one. Hey, I'm gonna go this way. Kindly, big fella. You have a phobia. Oh, there's a second viewer left. Or I won't anyway. Well, maybe it's not. Well, maybe, or maybe the previous viewer left, or the first one. Something I don't know. I could just go straight. That is Nimpton. I mean, that is Nimpton. 100 minutes. We just have 100 minutes. 100 of them. Little sidestep over here. To here's this downed bomber. B-17. No. No, it's not. It is definitely not B-17. That's not. Prick. Okay. Alright. Ollie, how did this happen? How do you get like that stuck? Oh no, well, that probably came after. Never mind, I'm being dumb. I'm being the small brain. We're gonna avoid this for now. We're gonna avoid those fellas. Looking at me? Bodies seem to be turning. They're not. That's not a body, is it? No, it is. Not. Oh, these two.
He's crazy. Please help me.
Nope.
Thanks for the help. Crazy. No, none at all. We've been traveling together since I picked her up a few days ago. And she's been friendly this whole time. Oh, we'd actually been flirting a little when she suddenly pulled a gun out and began yelling at me to hand my caps over. Now that I think of it, though, she laughed when I threw her my money. I think what she really wanted was my Lucky Charm necklace. Yeah, every once in a while you can find a cap with a blue star on it. But once I had enough, I made a necklace out of them, since I thought they were... And maybe they are, since the man... Really? I had no idea. And here I've been... What do you think I should do? They're all yours. I sincerely hope they work better for you than they did.
See ya.
Yeah! Who won the lottery? Smell that air! Couldn't you just drink it like booze? Bye.
It's so wild how something changes. Yeah, he's not gonna last long. Okay, it's about to heat up. Maybe just extra screwdriver. Dang, bro, I don't like your... Dang, I don't... Dang, I don't like your face.
You'll pay for that.
Your mother. Well, you're dead. Hey, you like being burned? You're dead. Ah, this is such a good weapon early game. I'm gonna keep this, but I don't have any use for it right at this moment. What do we want to replace it with? Replace that gun with. You have a 9mm. Replace it with 9mm for now, I guess. Suppose. That's not the weapon that's meant to be there. Hello, 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 voice crack. This is what should be there. Also, I think I might be dead. Because I am on health. Stimpaks. Okay, I guess it's time to use that weapon. The weapon that is the... Where, crap. Mercenary grenade rifle grenade. There's no escape. Not from this way, at least. That was short. That fell short.
Because I know our love can never be.
That's overweight, or overcumbered, rather.
When silence proves that you've forgotten me, the dream I built for us has stumbled. Each promise broken like my heart. It's a sin, my darling, how I love you. So much in love, and yet so far apart.
I think we're gonna go to get to the next town, and I'm wanting the video there, or just end the stream there.
It's a sin to hide behind this heartache, to make believe that I found.
I'm gonna backtrack a bit since there are some people I want to talk to next time. What time is it? Where I am, the current time is 10:28. Alright. Oh, it's watching this one. If I'm very, very quiet, very, very careful. Nope, never mind. Sick. That's over encumbered. Ah, why did this myself? Don't need that. Don't need cleaver. Don't need cleavers. Bingo. Not actually that big of a threat, just eh. Also, there's some mines I could pick up on the. Oh, they're all on the cones. 11. Ooh, 111. Just reached 111 minutes. Or 111 minutes. Ew. I think is that lighting glitch? Oh. Whoa! Oh, okay. I don't need a turret for this. That counts as my, what? What's wrong with my weapon? There we go. I don't know what was wrong with it. It wouldn't work. I've got Bob. By the way, let's go. Alright. Alright, yes, this really is one of the music.
Hey there.
Prim wimped out and accepted instant.
Hey there. Need anything?
This isn't terrible. Might keep it in. I don't need cavalry either. I need a frag mine. That's for real. I don't need an incinerator. Might keep that. Might keep that. No. They didn't have enough for you. Actually, I think they didn't have enough to give me everything I was worth. So I think I lost a lot of stuff. I just gave all stuff for no reason. That place, we're gonna stay away from that place. Oh, ooh, goody. Legion. No, you don't. No, you don't. Could you stop crippling my hit, please? Thanks. Do I have a helmet? I don't think I have. What do I have? I don't think I have a helmet. That's for sure. I got light armor. Not to get for protection. Oh, there's a biker helmet forever ago. Ah, I should have gotten that.
Retribution.
Hey. Wait. Yep. The spears are good. Ooh, is that gate? Ooh. It's not. I could probably make something to go to the ammo crafting bench. Veronica. Okay, we're all reach Prim. A town by the name of Prim. No, not Prim, my bad, not Novak. Sorry, no, it's Novak. Town by the name of Novak. Rick. Hey, yo. Yo, for 5 seconds, get my head stop being crippled. It's too much to ask for an uncrippled pig. Is that too much to ask for, really? I can sell that pack of cigs. Alright. Oh no. What are they doing? Hey, Brady. This is a bad idea. This was a bad idea. I'm dead. We all know what's gonna happen. Let's just reload that save I just made. I need to get to a bed. I need a bed. I need a bed. I need it. I need a bed. Soon. Hopefully they're gonna be distracted for at least a bit. They're still on spawn about now. Could just keep going. No, they're gonna catch up with me though. Please. Well, I just need a bid. Alright. Bid achieved. Novak. Alright. So only this room here. Ow. Oh, so yeah, I'm only this room here. And I'll catch you later.